Greetings, Shisha sportsmen. Stan Matkov, the founder of HookahBattle. Welcome to our annual show lounge service HookahBattle. It's gonna be amazing show about Shisha lounges. How do they surprise their guests with unusual lounge and guest service? I just returned, from where? From Baghdad. We have organized with our partners for the very first time HookahBattle Iraq Cup on Iraqi Shishi event in Baghdad. So I have traveled to this wonderful country and I've brought this nice shisha called Taha Shisha brand. You can see it here. It's made in Iraq, in Baghdad, thanks to these guys. Today I'm gonna smoke this shisha with my favorite bowl, Dark Side shot with Dark Side. And I would like to ask all our followers to go to our Instagram and check the video from Baghdad. It's been a really interesting hookah battle contest. It's been speed contest, carving contest, and also our classic hookah battle event. And it's been a really amazing show. You can check it on our Instagram. Also, today we are gonna have 9 teams, 9 lounges from different countries. It's gonna be interesting show, and I'm gonna have today 5 jury members, also from different countries, and I would like you to introduce our judges. And let's start with our great expert about lounges. Welcome, Shilpa, the founder of Shisha Travels blog, a platform dedicated to exploring global shisha culture and lifestyle. She's passionate about creating meaningful experience and sharing the art of shisha through travel and events like this one, lounge service HookahBattle.
Hi guys, my name is Shilpa and I'm the face and the creator behind the blog Ashisha Travels on Instagram. So for me, life has always been about experiences, whether it's the people that you meet, the food that you eat, the shisha that you smoke, or the community in general. And that's what inspired me to start this blog. The blog is mostly focused on shisha, but also on travel. So whether it's lounge reviews, product reviews, and community events, such as this one. So as part of my journey, I discovered HookahBattle. It's been a really, really nice experience. I've had the honor of being on more than one jury experience, and it's just so nice to see people's passion, their creativity, and what they bring to the table, and how different perspectives and cultures also affect, for example, the flavors that they smoke, or the way the mix the bowls, or the strength of the tobacco. Anyway, I will always be a huge fan of HookahBattle, and thank you, Stan, for giving me this opportunity. I always wish you the best. Have a nice day.
Hello, Shilpa. How is it going in Dubai right now?
Everything is good. Sat here smoking my shisha on my lunch break.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought how many shisha lounges you have visited in your whole life? Like, guess the number, like 100, 200, maybe 1000. Guess the number.
I would say maybe 150 to 200 at least.
Okay, that's a really great experience. So you are gonna be a very, very suitable judge for the show today. Okay, let me introduce you our next jury member, Michelangelo. Loco Chailfound is the founder of Loco Shisha from Emirates, a brand born from passion, precision, and a love for the culture of hookah. Known for redefining the modern smoking experience, Loco blends innovation with tradition, bringing design, flavor, atmosphere together in a perfect harmony. With an eye for detail and deep respect for craftsmanship, he continues to inspire a new generation of hookah enthusiasts around the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Michelangelo. I am the founder of Loco Shisha, a company that caters to over 30 cafes in the UAE and the end user and parties, of course. We are opening our first cafe in Lebanon, the first modern Shisha cafe where we use all sorts of tobacco other than the usual nakhla and al-fakhir. Shisha is part of our culture in Lebanon, and They are all stuck in the past, in the old shishas, and we are working on fixing that. It's why we want to introduce this modern, new age shisha with the new tobacco and the new shishas to everyone here, and hope to share the culture. Hope to see everyone here. Good luck on the competition.
Hello, Michelangelo. Nice to see you here in our show.
Hello, Stan. Thank you for having me.
I would like to congrats you with opening your new shisha shop in Lebanon.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Stan. We're very excited to bring this new culture to this country that is very heavy on shisha.
Well, actually, people from Lebanon, mostly immigrants from Lebanon, the very well-known guy is Wael El Hawani, the founder of Starbucks. That's the guy who have made a really great impact on the global shisha culture. So I know many Lebanese guys who have done a really great job, for the world shisha culture. So that's really great that you do something in this country. So thank you. And let me introduce you the jury member from Romania, Roman Antonius, the creator and entrepreneur.
Hi, I'm Roman Antonius and I have been passionate about hookah for more than 10 years. I started creating content in 2020 with my project Hookah. The goal was simple, to grow the hookah culture in Romania. Over time that passion turned into a real project. In 2022 I founded Hookah Shop, my online store with premium hookah products. 1 year later I opened a destination lounge, a place where people can relax and enjoy the real hookah experience. It is all about passion, people and good vibes. I'm happy to be a part of it. Thanks and see you next time. Bye. Hello.
Can you please tell me how many lounges do you visit? What kind of your experience with shisha lounges? How many lounges you have visited in your life?
Around 50 or something like that, because in Romania we don't have a big culture about hookah, and in general I visited the lounges from the rest Europe when I go to a festival or something like that, and it's very difficult.
I see. Well, good for you. And I know that you have your own lounges in your country. So how do you think? Is it really important to surprise your guests with something unusual, with some kind of performance or some unusual service? Do you think it's really makes sense?
Yeah, it's very important to take them an experience with the hookah, and you need to present them not like something basic. You need to speak with them and see what they want from the day, and it's very important the service and the all stuffs.
I see. Okay, thank you for a comment. And we move to our jury member from Moscow. Welcome, Berdy of Berdy. He is in the industry since 2014. That's when he opened his first lounge, Home of Smoke. He has been distributing various shisha brands since that time. He is now the owner of 2 establishments in the Secret Lounge mini chain and a distributor of export hookahs and accessories and owner of a hookah shop. Welcome, Berdy.
Hi, Berdy. Could you please tell me, based on your experience with lounges, what you consider to be the top 3 most important things that make a lounge stand out? I know you have spent a lot of time in different lounges, so I am interested in hearing your thoughts and insights on what really matters most in creating a great lounge environment. So, what are the top 3 things a lounge manager should pay attention to?
For a lounge manager, well, the top 3, first is service, right?
Okay.
At the very least, right? And second, well, to update the place, do some renovations after some time has passed anyway. And the cleanliness of the equipment, I think that's also very important to make sure all the hookahs are clean.
And the third?
The third, what should the manager do? To make sure the staff is always happy, pay their salaries on time.
Okay. The staff is the most important thing.
Okay, thank you, Berdy. And the final judge is gonna be Oleg Knyginin, the co-founder of HookahBattle, the general manager of the biggest community in VK Club 24. Also the great technologist about shisha models. Oleg have launched different patients for shishas and some innovations, and also one of the pioneers of shisha industries coming from Russia. But now Oleg lives in Montenegro. And welcome, Oleg. Oleg, let me ask you a question. You have traveled a lot with HookahBattle and to different, shisha events. What's been the most interesting shisha lounge in your life? Can you think about what's been the most interesting shisha lounge experience for you? Maybe in Brazil, maybe in Europe, maybe in United States. Oh yeah, I know it's been some interesting case from United States. Well, anyway, please reply, Oleg.
Well, actually, that's you should ask this question a little bit earlier, so I would have some
Well,
too much places, and they are all interesting. I'm trying to just maybe remember the one which made the most impact. So that's the one which you will remember the most. And you know what? I believe that's probably the tea house still.
tea house, really, in St. Petersburg.
Yeah. And for like several reasons, and they are still undefeated for that reasons. For
Yeah.
the exactly for customer service. So there were, of course, some negative sides to this, like you are waiting for your hookah for half an hour.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was horrific, but like almost everything else was really, really, really nice, and there are so much small details there which are not replicated even today. So maybe Roman Kretsu tried to replicate it later, but
hmm
we're still in uncharted territory for most other lounges.
Yeah, and moreover, Tea House gained us, some great guys who work now in shisha industry, such as Alexander Trofimov, the founder of Trofimov's Tobacco. He's been one of the leading shisha masters of Tea House from St. Petersburg, and also one of the first participants of classic HookahBattle show, like 12 years ago. Yeah, you're right. It's really interesting experience. Okay. Yeah.
I interrupt you a little bit. But what is yours best experience? Maybe you will tell us.
Well, I think the most interesting experience for me being visiting a shisha lounge with a Coco Brico party. I hope you maybe remember it. In Germany, in Frankfurt, after Shisha Master show, they have rented some really nice lounge, and it's been a really perfect party for Coco Brico event. It's been personal shisha master to each guest. It's been first head banquet, and it's so for me it's been like I don't remember, like 8 years ago or something, but for me it's been the most interesting experience. It's been wonderful service. The service being organized by a French guy, Sevan BDK. Now he is the legend of HookahBattle. By the way, talking about legends, do you guys see the silver ring? So, if you guys want to become the legend of HookahBattle and gain the silver ring made of MacLeod, this ring gives you a power to be the jury member of HookahBattle any event for the rest of your life. This is a stamp for document as well. So I would like to ask you to go by this QR code and visit our Hookah Hub blogging platform and read the article how can you become the legend of HookahBattle? Shortly, you should participate many times in different countries of HookahBattle contest events and collect some points and perform on our global ranking. All right, guys, so let's start the HookahBattle launch service show. This is an international online competition where shisha lounges and their staff showcase unique and creative ways they serve guests, presenting their service features through video presentation for a panel of judges. The event highlights how shisha lounges from different regions elevate guest experience, aiming to discover the most innovative approaches to the industry. Of course, today we are gonna have some winners, first place, second, third place, and it's gonna be some lounges who will don't take any award place. It's normal, it's a competition. And if your lounge will get awards like golden, silver or bronze medal, you can post it on your social media, you can print it and stick it on your door of your lounges, and this will definitely attract more guests to your lounge because you will show that you have the world award for the lounge service for your guests. Let's start our show, and today we are gonna have a panel of 9 teams from different countries, 9 lounges, 9 videos. And we will start with team number 1. It's gonna be Philosophy Lounge. It's the lounge of the famous shisha blogger from Russia, Mikhail Filimonov. And I have personally asked him to participate in our HookahBattle contest because he have created a really interesting idea about lounge service for guests. So let's watch the first video. I hope you will understand the idea of Mikhail.
At the Hookah Lounge Philosophy, we came up with the most interesting item on our menu, a hookah tasting experience. The idea is as simple and clear as possible. We serve 1 hookah and every half hour we change out 3 bowls. So for the price of 1.5 hookahs, you get 3 separate bowls. It's a great opportunity to get acquainted with new products on the market, try out directions you're willing to give a chance, like gastronomy or dessert flavors, sample bowls prepared by different masters in a single session, and ultimately triple your smoking experience. Of course, for this menu item, we use small bowls that hold 8 to 10 grams. For example, my solo bowl. The order is taken either for all 3 bowls at the very beginning of your visit or one by one as each is served. And I'll be glad if you add this item to your establishment and delight your guests with it. Come to Philosophy, the birthplace of hookah tasting. Get acquainted, leave your feedback, and see you soon.
That's been the presentation of concept. Gonna be really great if we could see how it works in lounge, but I hope that all the judges understood the concept. So now we have the procedure of voting. Like, how do you feel about the concept, about the presentation? Let's start with some positive things. Oleg, I will ask you a question. Do you understand the concept? So you order a shisha, just a regular shisha, but the guys will change you a bowl 3 times during a short period. How do you feel about this lounge service? Like you smoke not 1 flavor, but 3 flavors in a short session.
I understand this concept quite well. First of all, we were running our catering service and we were doing basically the same. So I think that it's close to perfect, actually.
All right.
You have fresh hookahs, and the amount of tobacco, if anyone asks, amount of tobacco is mostly about the time which a hookah will be smoking. And 10 grams is perfectly fine for half an hour.
So I think the lounge will need some small shisha bowls for such a concept, like dark side shot or something like that. Okay, Shilpa, you have voted neutral. It means that you have, some doubts about such a concept. Can you please criticize this idea?
So it's not really a criticism. It's more that I've seen it before. So there are 2 cafes in Dubai. It's not the exact same concept, but it's very similar. So they let you sample flavors before you choose which one you want to smoke. So it's a bit similar, but not the same. I mean, I think it works well. I just don't know if as many people will be interested in this. But it's just a personal choice. It's not a criticism.
No, look, actually, this message not only for you, but for all judges. If you want to criticize something, it's gonna be good, because today we are gonna have winners and not winners. And if all the judges will say, oh, it's been wonderful, it's been great, to all the contestants, then after the show, we've got many messages from contestants like, why? All the judges said it's been good, so why we lose? So that's important. So if you criticize later, contestants understand how they can improve everything. So that's important. All right. Thanks for your comments. Let's go to second team. Let me introduce you Ashisha Lounge from Aisha De Beer, our great friend from South Africa, Johannesburg. Let's watch the video presentation.
At Ashisha X, we've created more than just a lounge. We've created a home for connection, inspiration, and discovery. A place where every guest becomes part of something bigger. A space where every moment tells a story. One of the most unique experiences we offer is our inspiration wall. It's a canvas for our community, where people write words of encouragement, leave their mark, or simply share a thought that inspired them in every moment. This wall grows every day with laughter, creativity, and energy from our guests. And when someone sits down and reads these messages, they feel it too. The spirit of connection. It's more than ink on a wall. It's a living memory of everyone who has been here and everyone who will come. But what truly defines Ashisha X is our shisha. In a market flooded with the same blonde leaf brands, many of which are low in quality, we stand apart. We bring something original, something premium, something authentic. Our speciality lies in dark leaf tobacco, rich, bold, and unforgettable. These brands aren't just bought off the shelf. They are carefully selected and imported directly from Russia, Germany, Turkey, and other corners of the world known for excellence. Guests know that when they walk through our doors, they will experience only the best. We don't just serve shisha, we educate. So many people are comfortable smoking blonde leaf simply because it's all they've ever known. Here we take them on a journey. We show them the strength, the depth, and the complexity that dark leaf has to offer. And for those who aren't quite ready to dive in headfirst, we meet them halfway with custom blends of blonde and dark leaf. A perfect balance that eases them into the experience, one puff at a time. It's not just about smoking, it's about learning, exploring, expanding your palate, and leaving with a new appreciation for shisha culture. And then there are the celebrations. At Ashisha X, birthdays are something special. When a guest celebrates with us, we make it unforgettable. We light up a fresh shisha, carry it with energy to the table, and gather our team to sing. Not just any birthday song, but our very own custom birthday track. The music fills the lounge, the lights shine brighter, and for that moment, all eyes are on the guest. It's a celebration that leaves them speechless and smiling long after. At Ashisha X, we are always evolving, rising the bar, finding new ways to surprise and delight our guests. And we can confidently say, no one else in South Africa offers what we do. A retail store downstairs for all your shisha essentials, a premium lounge upstairs for the full experience, a promise to always bring our guests the very best. Ashisha X, more than a lounge, more than a brand, this is an experience.
Well, opinion mixed. I can understand, maybe because this presentation been not focused on some, one concept, one idea of some specific launch service. But let's start to talk. So, who been positive, right? Shilpa, please tell, how do you feel about this presentation? What is nice for you here?
Honestly, I enjoyed all of it. When I walk into a lounge, I love the interiors. I like the natural light. And for me, the experience is the entire experience, right? So whenever I go and smoke shisha anywhere, I love the wall idea, the inspiration. I've never seen that before anywhere.
Yeah, the whole idea, it's actually a lounge guest service. It's interesting idea. Okay, please go ahead.
I like the community aspect. I like that we could see the customers smoking in the video. I mean, even if it's for the purposes of the video, I would assume that that's the vibe of the place. And I like the idea that there was a shop downstairs as well. So, if you're new or if you don't smoke as much and you don't have a supply, you can shop for it. I like the entire presentation, to be honest.
Okay, thank you for a comment. And who've been negative? Can you please remind me? Who? Okay, but can you please tell some critics? What do you think been not good in this presentation?
First of all, they mentioned that blonde tobacco is cheap and they only get premium tobacco, which is black, which is a big misconception. There are a lot of premium blonde tobacco. There's a lot of cheap ones, just like there is in black, premium and cheap ones, which is a very, very bad thing to spread in the community. Second of all, the wall, while it is a very nice thing to have, there are big caveats at which it doesn't show to everyone. There's only 2 tables that sees it. Second, when the wall runs out of space, then what? We will have to delete old messages? Or what happens there? The music was at points in the video very loud, almost unable to hear the voice. They used fireworks on shishas, which is extremely unhealthy for anyone smoking that shisha. And in the shot, people were smoking while the fireworks were still on. It's not enough that you are inhaling charcoal, now you are inhaling sulfur, which is 10 times worse. And then, like the whole, I didn't see anything that makes them stand out. They're not offering anything special that's different from others. To be like, they have a variety of blonde and black. Almost every cafe have that. What special thing do they offer? I didn't see anything really particular in that video.
Okay, thanks for your critics. Now we have as critics, as positive things, and we are good to go to the next team. This time, guys, it's gonna be something special. First time performing in lounge service, the lounge from Japan, from Tokyo. Let me introduce you Escape Lounge, presented by Sohei Kubo.
Добро пожаловать в Escape Shisha Lounge. Меня зовут Kubo, я владелец этого заведения. Мы находимся в самом сердце Токио, в районе Ропpongi. Здесь вы можете отдохнуть в уютной и домашней атмосфере. For me, Shisha is not just about smoking, it's about communication and creating atmosphere. Of course, the quality of the shisha matters, but even more important are three things: a comfortable atmosphere, great drinks, and friendly service. At Escape, we were the first shisha lounge in Japan to include authentic Chinese tea in our menu. Brewing and drinking tea while smoking shisha creates a unique experience. The slight bitterness resets your palate and makes flavor feel even clearer. We also serve it iced or mix it into refreshing cocktails. We use only Russian dark leaf tobacco, known for its deep, rich flavor. From light to heavy, classic to unique blends, there's something for everyone. We prepare every bowl with care to make sure each guest enjoys the best smoke possible. We look forward to welcoming you. When you're in Tokyo, come on and enjoy shisha with us at Escape.
All right, thanks to our contestant from Tokyo. Well, as I understand from this video presentation that the unusual way for customer service which they provide is that their lounge is focusing on teas, like Chinese teas. And like in Eastern European, all the shisha culture starts with tea rooms. You know, as Oleg said, the first shisha lounges being actually tea rooms. It's been like 20 years ago, so it's a part of, you know, Eastern European shisha culture. So it's nothing special for us. But in Tokyo, serving Chinese teas among with shisha is something new. Okay, first question I will ask to Berdy.
How are you? So why did you like this presentation? What did you find interesting about it?
Actually, this Japanese guy is really cool because he's learning Russian, which I didn't expect. And then there's the tea ceremony, which they serve with dry ice. As I understand it, when he just pours the tea and there's like smoke passing through, well, I mean, vapor forms, and it looks really cool and atmospheric in the lounge, which is honestly awesome. And he also has some really good tobaccos behind the counter.
Thank you, Berdy. I would like to ask some critics, guys. Oleg, can you please criticize this presentation? Maybe maybe there is nothing so special about the teas, or am I wrong?
That's exactly what I was going to say. No, the teas might be fine. We have not seen them. Actually, we have not smelled them, so we cannot tell if they are good or not, but I suppose they are good. The main problem probably is that Michelangelo said earlier that they don't have any other tobaccos. That's very, very surprising because there are a lot of good tobaccos, and even me coming to in Japan to that lounge probably would like to smoke something other than Russian tobaccos. Who knows? And this other thing is that really this doesn't offer anything new. So for Russians, we know this service for many, many years.
Yes, so okay, let's say it's could be some critics. Oh yes, yes, please go ahead.
If I'm going to Japan, why would I want to drink Chinese tea? Japanese are also known for Japanese tea.
That's might be correct, critics, yes, but you have to understand that a local lounge work for local guests mostly, and yeah, I think it's for Japanese guests, Chinese tea might be something unusual. So that's my point. But yeah, it's actually gonna be great to have a different kind of teas. You're right. All right, we're good to go for the team number 4. And you know what? This team have the status of the legend of HookahBattle. This team is from Spain, Charisma Lounge, presented by team captain Jorge Rico. They took the Legend Award this year. Congratulations to them. They are our really, really good friends who traveled to HookahBattle of many countries, so it's a kind of very experienced guys. Let's watch the video presentation from Charisma Lounge, Spain. All right, that's been the video from Spain, Charisma Lounge. Well, I have to mention that usually it's much better to have someone talking, not just the subtitles, because for me it's been really hard, to catch quick subtitles. So, as I understand, the idea is that guys they participate in different hookah battle events. I mean, classic events on the Shisha Expo shows which we organize. So they create some unusual shishas to participate in hookah battle, but later they take these shisha models and use it for their customer service. So their guests gain some unusual customer service with this award-winning shishas. So that's what I understood. Maybe judges will tell me more coming from subtitles, which I did not catch. But first, let's make the voting. How do you feel about this video? I think we will collect some positive things and critics. Let's start with Roman. Roman, can you please tell me how do you feel about this presentation? Did you catch the subtitles?
Yeah, it's very hard to catch the subtitle. It's very important to someone speak about them and to introduce them in their lounges. For me, it's nice because they has a lot of flavors, and you can change the strength of the lever from the hookahs. And also, I see you can change the bowl and something like that. But it's very important to speak about that to people directly, not like a subtitle or something like that.
All right, thank you for your comment. And let's talk with someone who can give positive things about this presentation. Shilpa, maybe you. Have you ever been in Spain, Shilpa?
Yes, and I will add it to the list of lounges to visit. But I mean, I enjoyed that you could see the different creations they'd made for the different expos. And that's really cool. I don't think it's a very unique idea, though, because I know other lounges that do the same. Like, for example, I think in Hong Kong and even in Dubai in Hookah Place. Yeah, I think the main thing missing was that personal touch in terms of a voiceover, to be honest.
I get it. Thank you for a comment. And let's go to the next team.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I?
Sure. Please go ahead.
Very positive thing is that you can craft your own flavor or ask for advice from the shisha master, and they have these unique shishas. But a major red flag for me was that the shisha master was smoking from the pipe and giving it to the customer, and the customer was also smoking from the same pipe without using a mouthpiece, without doing anything to... I'm a customer. I do not want to kiss the shisha master.
Yeah. Yes, I understand. Well, that's maybe. Well, maybe it's been a fail just for video presentation, because usually it's made by close friends and so on. But yes, it's correct to say that if we talk about customer service, of course, everything should be shown as a clean process. So you're right. Thanks for your critics. Okay, let's go ahead. And the next launch is gonna be 12K launch, presented by Ilyin Eduard from Russia, Novokuznetsk.
Good afternoon, esteemed Hookah Battle. My name is Maxim, and I represent a chain of stores offering nicotine-containing products, as well as hookah lounges under the 12K brand, which have become a home for many. What sets us apart from other establishments is that we introduce people to Chinese tea culture, tailoring the experience to their mood, the time, and their desire to try a particular tea, as well as our tea masters can select a tea to pair with the hookah you ordered. In our chain, we use only high-quality tea varieties, as well as specially selected teaware for them. And we don't just serve tea to our guests, we tell an entire story, accompanied by the full Chinese tea ceremony. today we will get acquainted with a Taiwanese high mountain oolong called Gaba Lishan, which is fermented in an oxygen-free environment. We just pour water over these leaves again, nothing particularly complicated. In Chinese culture, the first brew is usually poured out, but again, it depends on the tea. It depends on the quality of the tea and in general on the degree of its fermentation. That is, people are generally used to not discarding the first infusion of GABA since it hardly contains any microbes. Although, again, even though the bacteria are in an oxygen-free anaerobic environment, they are still present. So for the first tea, the first infusion, I think we'll go ahead and taste it right away. It will be gentle and relaxing, unobtrusive. Please, I think it's perfect for getting acquainted for the first infusion. Very cool. For the second infusion, of course, we'll let it steep just a little bit longer for this one. So the tea can absorb both oxygen and water, and it's important that the boiling water temperature doesn't exceed 86 degrees Celsius. Otherwise, our oolong will simply burn and turn bitter, and we won't be able to drink it properly. This is still the first infusion. We're still getting acquainted. If you enjoy excellent service, good hookah, and authentic Chinese tea, then we look forward to seeing you at our 12,000 network. See you soon.
Okay, so as I understand, again, we have some specifics of guest service connected somehow with the tea service. Well, nothing new to me, but let's talk with judges. Let's start with some, positive things. Anyway, who've been neutral? Oleg, can you please tell something positive? We will ask some critics to other judges.
I will maybe give a little idea that particularly Chinese teas, not Japanese teas, not black teas, black teas for some reason, but for some extent, but mostly good Chinese teas do really pair very well with hookahs. That's a fact. And they told about GABA that works really, really well. That gives you a little bit small bunch of energy, not harsh, very, very good with hookahs. And it's just my policy that I will kind of promote every lounge which adopts with this idea, because I just think that the general idea is very good.
Okay, thank you for a positive comment. Now let's talk with someone who can criticize. Who would like to add some critics? Please go ahead.
So I think the main thing missing from that video was the hookah element.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest critique, to be honest.
Yes, I can totally agree with you, because you can show some lounge service. Yes, it can be different ideas, but in general, any kind of your idea should somehow be related to shisha service, So, okay, if it's something about tea, but how do you connect it with shisha service? It's okay to have it about teas, yes. But connect it with somehow with shishas. Okay, yes, good point. Everyone else who wants to add some critics, please go ahead. I don't see I don't see you.
Just to emphasize what
Yes.
both of them said, yes, some teas can really improve and make or break a shisha session, but and I'm sure they look very knowledgeable about teas, which is very nice to have in a cafe. But in this presentation, they failed to show how this relates to a good shisha experience or shisha service, which is the point of this contest.
All right. Yes, you're totally right. Thank you for your comments. let's move to the next team. This time, guys, it's going to be something really unusual because I've been personally in this place and it's really surprised me, you know. So let me introduce you Speedy Lounge, presented by team captain Lubomir from Bulgaria, Plovdiv city. Let's watch.
Welcome to Spiridon, the place in Plovdiv, where exceptional hookahs are seamlessly combined with a surge of adrenaline and a truly cool, inviting vibe. Here, you can enjoy smoking a flavorful hookah while driving a realistic racing simulator, an experience you simply won't find anywhere else. We are happy to be part of Hook Battalion Service 2025 and to have the opportunity to showcase our place to people from all over the world. I will prepare a hookah with classic brands, tobacco, musky, and dark side. The classic fruity combination will be a mix of kiwi, blackcurrant, grape, and mint. The preparation process is as follows. I mixed equal parts of the kiwi. The blackcurrant and the grape. And now our bowl is ready right here. The final touch is the mint. I placed the mint in the center so that its flavor would be balanced with the other aromas. My experience ends as soon as the summer is measured. You switch into competition mode and find yourself on the track. For hookah enthusiasts, we also offer bonche and trophy mode. Nargis, you know what I'm talking about? This attachment is provided for your convenience during the game. How do you put it on? You simply place it gently around your neck like this, and it fits extremely comfortably. The price of a hookah with us is currently €13.80 in total. You will be thoroughly delighted. By the way, we carefully prepared the hookahs just for you.
So everyone have watched this video from Bulgaria. That's the way I want to see lounge service. You know, I want to collect some unusual ideas, and here I really do see some very unusual idea about lounge service. So, and let's start with Berdy.
Berdy, please tell me, what do you honestly think about a service where you can actually smoke a hookah in a car that simulates something like a ride right on a real racing track? I mean, does that really sound interesting to you, just out of curiosity?
I think it's cool, especially considering that they actually have real cars in the lounge and they really put effort into it. I saw something like that at Tangier in Minsk, but there is just a simulator, a TV, and a steering wheel. But at this place, they actually have real cars inside the venue. They really went all out. And I'm sure they also decorate the interior.
Okay, thank you, Berdy. And let's criticize. Who've been neutral? I think Oleg, right? Please comment, please do some critics.
Yeah, guys, so I'm looking at this as a business perspective. From the customer standpoint, that is pure fun, and I agree that it's a very interesting idea. If I would have a place like that in my hometown, I would definitely have it in the back of my mind to choose where to go. But from a business perspective, I believe you all understand what this idea costs. It's not about the cars; it's about the space, and that these three cars will be probably taken. So each time you are going there, probably everything will be busy. And so it's a very different idea from a hookah lounge. And the other thing is that probably he has a very wealthy parents or something like that, because the price of the hookah smoking of hookah session is very, very moderate. And how do you combine that with the huge square which goes to these cars? So, and there's also equipment and the investment into this setup. It doesn't make a ring. And that's the reason why I don't think I should promote such service, because people will try to jump out of their pants to do something like that, and they will go broke.
Well, yes, please comment. Yes.
But this is a customer experience review, not a business or business plan or revenue thing. We are judging the customer experience more than if it makes money or not. I'm not
Yes, you're correct, actually. Yes, so we judge the customer experience. So everyone who will watch this show, they will be able to visit these lounges and have, a new customer experience. So that's our mission here. And talking about business, well, Oleg, it might be different business models. Like, I can agree with you, that, okay, there are only 3 cars, so how many people can, to have such an experience every day? Maybe not a lot, but from the other hand, well, they have a kind of booking system, like everyone who wants to have this experience, they can call it and book a place for yourself. Yes, maybe not so many people can participate, but they can. So it's possible for everyone. Complicated question. Yeah, please go ahead.
Right. For example, I might not be a race car driver, or like that might not be my thing, but I would love to visit the lounge for the environment, and like it looks like a place where you can play board games or any kind of gaming. So that's pretty cool from my perspective.
Okay, thanks for your comment.
But maybe not use the car simulator, for example.
All right. Well, we have had a really nice discussion, but we have to move to our next contestant. And I'm happy to present you a team named Solo Way, presented by Timur Terebekov from St. Petersburg. Let's watch the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Timur Terebekov. I'm representing Disketa Lounge here. In this video, I'll tell you about a unique offer for our guests. The company HookahBattle is holding an international event called Mix and Story. Its participants create a hookah mix that they associate with their homeland, and they present it in their own video. Especially for this show, we've created a separate section in our menu where every guest can choose their favorite mix, follow the link to the video story, and find out what inspired the creator to make it. We offer you a unique opportunity to try mixes from participants from 8 different countries and, through the videos, fully immerse yourself in the atmosphere of their stories. Each mix card lists all the ingredients, so any guest can easily choose a combination that suits their taste. I hope you enjoyed our video. I'll watch this show myself. Maybe I'll pick up some interesting ideas from other venues, perhaps even a bit of inspiration. See you soon. All the best.
Okay, that's been the video from St. Petersburg. And I don't know whether you understood the concept or not. Anyway, let's vote first. Let's start with critics. Who wants to criticize this video? Shilpa, maybe you? You've been positive, right?
No, I was neutral.
Neutral. Okay, please do some critics. Do you understand the idea of lounge service here?
I think so, but I just felt like the video didn't really capture as much as I would have liked it to. It was just like it started and then I feel like it just finished. So I don't,
It's not enough.
yeah.
Got it. to even have an
All right.
opinion, to be honest.
Yeah, so it could be better if all the process should be shown a little bit more, you know. So you, okay, thank you. And now let's ask us someone else who've been positive. Maybe Roman. Roman, you, how do this idea?
I really like how they made this idea because it's unique for me. I didn't saw in other lounges or something like that. It's okay, the services, I didn't saw a lot of services or something like that, but the idea, I think it's very unique because you can see what mixes they had in the past and something like that. And the lounges with game boarding and the mechanism and the rest of the gaming, it's very interesting.
Okay, well, let me explain you again. So the idea is that they have collected mixes from HookahBattle shows, exactly from HookahBattle Mix and Story show. That's the show where people create a mix about the region where they live, plus the author of the mix record a video presentation about your shisha mix. So the idea that guests are able to order this mix to smoke it in shisha lounge, and they have an ability to watch the video presentation from the creator of the mix from another country. But it's been presented maybe not in a really good way from the author of the video, so maybe you don't understand the idea. But the idea being about this. Okay, so we have collected reviews and we are good to go to the next team. This time it's gonna be Uzbekistan from Tashkent city. The team name Omut Lounge, presented by Valentin Kagolkin. Let's watch that.
Hello everyone, friends. Today we're going to get acquainted with the establishment Omut. Let me show you what's inside. The first thing that greets us is, of course, the hostess and this cool little board with the staff members' names. When you come to work, you turn on your name. That's it, you're at work. Let's move on. The bar station. Very convenient, pretty cool. If you need to do something, you just slide it out like this, throw away the trash, and slide it back in. It's very convenient, nothing gets in the way. There are smart scales if you need to quickly weigh something or make a cocktail. The kettle is always precisely adjusted to the right temperature for certain types of tea. The dishes are quite cool, thoughtfully designed for a tea ceremony and shaped like a cotton flower. Next, we move on to the spacious hookah area. We're pleasantly greeted by an oven and a working sink. It's divided into two zones. The first zone you come across is dedicated to washing hookahs. In this area we have a special rinser for thoroughly cleaning the flasks. It's actually a pretty cool and interesting thing to watch. You could honestly get stuck here for quite a while just observing the process. The second part is for soaking, basically. Here you fill it with water, throw in the callouts and let them soak. And then someone comes in and cleans everything up nicely like this. Another feature of our place is these cards with different old men depicted on them, just like this. You simply flip it over like this, and the hookah master carefully writes down their name, what flavors they packed, the strength, the packing style, whether it's sector, layered, or compote, and any special features. After that, it's then brought straight to the guest. The guest reads it and says, "Oh, that's cool," and takes the card. The next day they come back and say, "Make me the same one." That's it, the hookah master calmly makes it. They recreate it exactly the same. Our hookah collection consists of 45 devices. This is how beautiful it all looks. Everything is in a metal style to match our venue's concept. It's a metal style with crisp white and cool blue tones. There are many, many types of matte Piros and Fibonacci designs in our color scheme. There are some special ones. We actually bought slicks of this particular color specifically for cigars, and more specifically for non-aromatic tobaccos. So that's basically how it is in essence. Let's move on. This is our area here. Here we have comfortable and stylish Euro-style seating, which is very cool and inviting. There is also a VIP room that features a surfboard. What do I like most about this spot? It's probably this table, a PlayStation 5. Here we invite or let in our friends, acquaintances, and regular guests. That's about it. Let's move on. Here we are. Let's keep moving now, everyone. Hi. That's it. We've checked everything out here. There's a chef's table, the only one in Uzbekistan. I can guarantee that 100%. At the chef's table, we invite our guests, or if guests themselves wish to try something a bit more unusual, such as some limited edition collections, special perfumed blends, or perhaps even a cigar. If a guest wants, they can sit here and the hookah master will perform a hookah ceremony for them, showing how to properly pack, for example, a cigar, or how to carefully lay everything out correctly, how to heat the hookah, and so on. Essentially, they teach the guest every step so that the guest can later do it themselves at home. Cool, I think it's cool. Let's continue forward. This is our legend about the Omut, but I won't tell you about it. Let's move along. No one's here. Here we are, into the restroom itself. Here it's written in English. You can take a look, basically, at what's written in English here. I always forget. Basically, there's a separate shelf for women and a separate shelf for men. So there are items for women and items for men. That's how it is. This is how it all closes up. And there's another feature that I want to point out. If you don't want to leave your backpack or your bag somewhere unattended, you can simply hang it right here, do your business comfortably, and that's it. You're all set. That's it. I think this is actually pretty cool and quite thoughtful. There's also another feature worth mentioning. A separate faucet has been installed specifically for the staff members so they don't have to fill up buckets from the regular sink that everyone else uses. Instead, there's a dedicated fixture just for that purpose, and it's honestly super convenient and efficient for them. That's about it, guys. Those are the main features I wanted to highlight for you today.
Well. Let's. I'm pretty excited to see jury comments about all these features, but let's vote first. Let's start with some positive things. Who wants to talk? So, what's been the most unusual feature for you?
Well, in my opinion, I like throughout all of these years, so I'm in hookah industry for almost how much, 20 years or something like that, yeah. It's the first time I see really thought through working area, and you might see that through that this area not only for the hookah masters but also for customers. It's like they call it open kitchen or something like that. So then you are entering this hookah lounge, you kind of see something from inside out, but this inside is made of a very fine finishing. So it's a pleasure to look upon.
So it's really for customers because in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but the first feeling being like they just show how do they prepare shishas not in the customer area, just inside the kitchen. So do you think this is an open kitchen for customers?
Yes, in some way. And the other concept is that they are taking all the good concepts from cocktail bars, from real professional cocktail bars, not the how do they call, like the small bars,
Speakeasy bars?
indie bars. Like no, this is professional. It sounds very professional. It looks very professional, and it is very professional. So everything is thought through. Everything is in steel. It's very hygienic. You have a good lighting everywhere, so it's comfortable to work with tobaccos and so on. You have your scales, you have your teapot with perfect temperature. So he's not even mentioning the teas, but it's supply like you have an idea that they're making a tea because they have it there, and like it's really professional. The other thing is that you can actually remember who was working with you and what did he made for you. That's excellent idea. Actually, I see it for the first time. Maybe it was somewhere else, but I don't remember such approach anywhere.
All right. Thank you, Oleg.
Like generally, it was really good, and in my opinion, like for now, it wins everybody.
Well, if it's really true that it's an open kitchen for customers, because I'm not sure about it, then that's a really new, that's some kind of interesting thing. I can totally agree with it.
Stan, you probably didn't understand me quite correctly because open kitchen is a concept from restaurant. Then there the customer can see everything from inside the restaurant. He's not taking part in doing hookahs, for example. Yeah, but
Okay.
it's established term for that type of layout inside the
Okay.
establishment.
I get it. Thank you, Oleg. Oleg said lots of positive things, but we have two guys who voted neutral. I think it's been Shilpa, right? I need some critics now. Please go ahead with critics.
I think again, for me, the hookah element was missing. I mean, they showed us what they have, but there was no kind of, I didn't see the customer experience side to it. Overall, the place looked nice. Like it's somewhere I would visit. Very interesting ideas, like Oleg mentioned. But yeah, that was what made it a bit different for me.
So your point is that it's good to have on presentation to be shown some process with the customer, so you can see how it works with the customer, right?
Yeah, and the place was empty as well, so obviously it was shut when it was closed, so you don't really feel the full experience in that sense.
I get it. All right. Thanks for your critics. Yes, please go ahead.
The place looks extremely neat and clean. The card idea with the flavor is genuinely, like Oleg said, very smart. If I go there, I try a flavor, I take the card with me, I go the next day, it's perfect.
Yeah, nice idea.
My problem is, first of all, it's a shisha bar, not a cocktail bar. The customers are seated too far from the bar to even see how the shishas and how the cocktails are made. And as a customer experience, even if I'm sitting on my table, I would like to see the chef's bar, what the chef is doing. There is more service area in the shop than there are seating area. So if I'm a customer and I go there and I go order my shisha and go sit on my table, the open kitchen idea is very smart, but I don't see it being prepared unless I'm standing there and looking at the shisha master preparing it.
So it's not really clear about the open kitchen. So
the idea is very well done, but the customer don't see it. I go in, I walk past the bar, past the shisha preparation, I go sit. I don't see it being prepared, and this is kind of what I don't like. It's nice to see your shisha being prepared and all, and this was their direction, but it's a miss in my opinion.
All right. Thanks for your okay. Well, we have collected all the opinions about Omut Lounge from Uzbekistan, and well, we have the last contestant for the show today. This time it's gonna be Smena Lounge from Samara City, presented by the legend of HookahBattle, Anton Krivanogov, from Russia, Samara City. Let's watch the video presentation, the final one for today.
Hello everyone from the banks of the Volga. We are happy to welcome you to the Samara shift.
Today, we'll show you our signature hookah packing by our senior hookah master. And we'll also show you the project and tell you a bit about it. I'm pleased to introduce Anton, the senior hookah master of the Samara Shift project. He will show us the signature packing.
Yes, greetings to everyone. Today we are going to pack a cigar, a hookah cigar from the company Deos. It's called Jamaica Nicaragua. The aroma of this cigar features a sweet and spicy note with subtle hints of wood, cocoa, and a touch of pepper on the exhale. To this blend, we will be adding lavender from the company Antagonist.
Now we're going to pack all of this into a funnel bowl.
It's something like a Hookah John Harmony bowl, but with our establishment's distinctive emblem.
While the hookah is heating up, we'll take a little tour of our establishment. The Samara project opened in 2025 and we've been operating for almost half a year now. Right now we're in the main hall, which is on the 3rd floor. Here you're greeted by a high ceiling, a roof that... To build this roof, we bought an entire house in the historic city center that was almost 100 years old. Here you'll find antique furniture and our goddess Santa Muerte, which is located right on this wall. The piano here is even older than the building itself. It's from 1864, but that's not all. We have 3 VIP rooms, which I'll show you now. Because we are currently in an abandoned mansion. The first VIP room is the bedroom of the mansion's owner. And since you need more than just a bedroom and a main hall for entertaining guests, there's also a convenient bathroom located right here for your use.
I promised you 3 rooms, but so far I've only shown you 2 of them. Now we're back in the main hall, and here we have a bookshelf behind which there's actually a secret room hidden away. This is also the study of the mansion's owner. And now let's smoke.
This is tasty, sweet, with a slight hint of spice and a light floral note from the lavender in the undertones.
Super. That's the kind of presentation you get from Samara Smena. Goodbye, everyone.
All right, okay. Well, I expected a little bit different presentation from Smena, from Samara, but okay. So, what do I see here as unusual customer service? So first, what I catched is a shisha cigar ceremony. It's like the shisha cigar could be prepared on the eyes of guests, but I did not see the process to be shown, like how it works for the final customer. Like it's been just only shown from the vision of Shisha Master, not as a customer experience. I don't know. The second point about customer service, which I find interesting, is secret room. So you can go to the secret room. It's a kind of unusual guest experience, yes. So let's discuss it. Let's start with some critics. Yeah? Who wants to tell critics? Who be neutral? Please go ahead.
I was negative, not neutral.
You've been negative. Okay.
So, first of all, they were using their hands to mix the tobacco, which is fine if you're doing your shisha at home, but it's not okay for a shisha cafe. The video production was very bad. It was very hard to understand what's going on. He mentioned that the main floor is on the 3rd floor. So as a customer, I have to walk 3 stairs of floor up. Maybe he wasn't clear about it, but if I have to walk 3 stairs up, it's not a nice customer experience. And their rooms, their VIP rooms, are very small and without ventilation. So as a customer, if I smoke there, it would be a terrible experience for me.
All right. But can I make, to be clear, about the hands? What was the point about the hands to prepare a shisha?
So using hands in a cafe, a lot of customers look at it as very unhygienic and unpractical, because no matter what you do, you are still using your hand, your organic hand, to mix tobacco. Customers in general, maybe from where I am from Dubai, for example, or from Lebanon, using hands is not looked upon in a positive way, because it's your hands, cleaned, not cleaned, used,
you
not
mean,
used.
You mean it's necessary to put some gloves on the hands, or
gloves,
like
or use a fork, or use any tool. It's fine if you're doing it for yourself and your friends at home, but in a shisha cafe where you have 10, 20, 30 customers all asking for hands, you have to use your hands and wash them and use them and wash them. It's not really looked upon in a good way.
All right, that's interesting point of view, because for me it's a kind of fine. So I do not find anything, any kind of problem about it. But that's interesting point of view for sure. I've
heard it multiple times from customers during catering sessions, during restaurant sessions. They really look good at it if you use a fork all the time. It's much easier to just wipe the fork and keep going.
Now, please tell something positive. Who wants to tell positive things? Maybe Berdy, please tell us, if you would, what do you feel or think?
I think, the guys could have definitely done much better. I mean, honestly, I've been to their lounge and everything there is really cool, actually quite impressive and great, really great. They even have their own unique antagonist product and it's really tasty. I honestly don't really know why they advertise this. and performed so poorly. I think they can do a little better.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Berdy. Everyone else want to add some comment? Please go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I know the guys. Sorry, I was kind of first. I know the guys, and I know that there is a lot they can show towards the customer service. Their card presentation. That means that they present you a card. There are a lot of very subtle things which the Smena is famous for, and none of them in this video.
Yeah, for some reason, instead of this, they just show now some shisha cigar.
They
and
just
that's it.
show the new launch, Stas. That's all. They just
Okay.
show the new launch, and it's if they would say that I can take a bath in that bathroom, that would be something.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting experience for guest service. I agree. So we have a tradition for each hookah battle. We give a 1-minute speech to each jury member. How do you feel about the show today? What's been right? What's been wrong? What is your general impression? What can we improve for the next time? 1 minute to you, Shilpa, please.
For having me. Really enjoyed the experience. It's nice to see people in different parts of the world doing what they love and putting their own twist on their lounges. I think every presentation was unique. A lot of people presented it very passionately. It's just nice to see the community and how everyone is going about with hookah culture and how it's different from place to place. I would love to visit each one of these places, so save me a seat. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Shilpa. And let me ask the final word from Michelangelo. Please, 1 minute to you. How do you feel about the show? What can we improve for the next time?
The show was really good. I really like the idea that this community is growing, that HookahBattle is doing all this effort to educate, like even the lounges that we liked and didn't like, they all have something to take from this meeting, something to improve, something they like, taking ideas from other lounges and pushing it forward. It was perfect. The whole show was perfect. I wish everyone could speak more and share more their opinions, but I understand 5 judges, limited time, 9 lounges. We are time constricted. I really hope to see more of these. And thank you for all this effort, and thank you for inviting me to be a judge.
All right. Thanks, Michelangelo. Let's give 1 minute to Roman Antonios. Please go ahead. 1 minute to you.
Hi, I think it's a great show and it's a great experience for me to judge something similarly. And in the future, I hope more people to come to explain how they do the service, because it's very important for the guys to see many places, and if they travel to the country, they can go to their lounges.
All right, so that's a good point, to visit some new countries, to have a new guest experience in some lounges. Thank you for such words. Let's go to Berdy. Berdy, you have 1 minute.
Hello, everyone. I really like the interiors, especially the lounges. Some places actually have some really cool and interesting features. In Uzbekistan, Phil has this thing with cards where they give out mixes and show you which master did your tattoo. So people really like it. And many, of course, many simply just do a presentation basically just to show off their lounge, how the shift did. And even that is done pretty poorly, you could say, actually. Yeah. But overall, it's really cool and interesting to see, and it makes you want to travel, to go to Uzbekistan, to Spain, and to Japan to visit Sohi. That's his name, by the way.
Yes, certainly, Sohi.
Sohi, that's right. So it's actually interesting to see what other countries and other lounges are doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Berdy. Please, 1 minute. How can we improve this show for the next time, and how do you feel about it?
Well, first of all, the show is great. I like the idea. Really, I agree with what Berdy said. It makes you want to visit these places. It makes me want these practices which were shown to be copied by other lounges in the world because they are really nice. And probably you should explain a little bit more to the participants what should they make their accent on, because Smena Lounge clearly didn't get it, right? Yeah, but at the same time, what I saw from Uzbekistan that really makes me wonder what else would we hear and see on the next shows, because that was a really nice high level for everyone to touch.
All right, thank you, Oleg. Well, guys, thanks for all your comments. We are in the process of calculating the final results. All right, so since we are going to calculate the best compromise between judges, we need just a few minutes. I would like to tell a special thanks to brands who have supported launch service HookahBattle this year. First of all, it's our great friends Dark Side, #1 leading shisha company, tobacco manufacturer of dark leaf brands. Thanks to them. Also, our good friends from India, Star Walker brand. You should try their new brand flavor they have launched not long ago with some Indian concepts. I find it really interesting. And also big special thanks to Anso, our friends from the United States, who manufacture a next level shisha with electronic HMDs. And if you want to smoke shisha flavor with a pure taste without charcoal, that's the best way you can do this. Thanks to MacLeod, our great supporter, who not only the manufacturer for shisha collectors, but also creates a nice award items such as silver rings for HookahBattle, medals, cups, and many other things. Thanks to MacLeod, and also thanks to Jam, manufacturer of substitute mixtures. They are coming back on the market, and hope everything gonna be well with supplying so many countries with Jam. Well, guys, also before I will announce the results of launch service HookahBattle 2025, I have important announcements for shisha tobacco manufacturers. So attention, if you are a shisha tobacco manufacturer, HookahBattle will launch very soon a collaborative project with Hookah Tobacco Reviews. Hookah Tobacco Reviews is a very popular online resource for shisha tobacco reviews. So there are many visitors from 20 plus countries who write reviews for shisha tobacco flavors. And we are going to organize a HookahBattle for shisha brands. It will call Legends Flavors. How it will works? Shisha brands who manufacture shisha tobacco, they can send us different flavors which they think they made it the best one. Like if you think that you have produced the best, for example, mango, the best mango flavor, you can send it to HookahBattle team, and we will create a special jury members coming from the legends of HookahBattle. It's a big experts who will make a blind test of your flavor. So we collect like 10 mango flavors for black leaf, 10 mango flavors for blonde leaf. We put it on no-name sample containers, and we send it to jury members of different countries. and then they smoke it with a blind test. They don't know what kind of brand is inside, and they make a Schulze method ranking as well. So at the end, we publish the results, what is the best mango flavor, what is the best cherry flavor, and so on. And we give a golden, silver, and bronze medal for manufacturer. And as a manufacturer, you can use this medal to print it on your package design, to publish it on social media. This will really boost your product. If you are interested, please go ahead, send a message to HookahBattle. It's time to announce the winners of HookahBattle Launch Service 2025. Thanks to all contestants who took part in this event. I know it's gonna be some winners and it's gonna be some losers. So my message to lounges who did not took any awards from this show, please continue participate. Please continue participate in our next show. For example, best interior design of Shisha lounges, which is gonna be this December. When you participate regularly, it's definitely increase your chances to win next time, because you are more experienced, you understand how judges think, so next time you will get your award for sure. Just continue participate. I just don't want you to demotivate if you did not took any award. So let me announce the third place and bronze medal is going to Philosophy Lounge, Mikhail Filimonov from Russia. Congratulations. The second place and silver medal is going to Bulgaria, Speedy Lounge. Congratulations. And the winner of the launch service, HookahBattle, and golden medal is going to Uzbekistan, Omut Lounge. Congratulations to guys. Thank you. Well, that's been the results of launch service. For me, it's been a little bit different, but like top 3 places. But that's the decision of 5 judges who have a really great experience in launch service. Well, I hope you guys will follow our Instagram channel, YouTube channel, Facebook, and watch our next show. And our next show is gonna be about Shisha catering. If you have a Shisha catering company, you can apply to be the contestant. You can tell what was your great experience about Shisha catering. Best case, what you can tell your story about it. Send us a video. And you will be nominated for the best Shisha catering company. That's gonna be our next show. Please follow us. And it's been Stan Matkov. Thanks to all judges. Thanks to all contestants. See you later. Goodbye.